What's up guys, it's Rota here, and today we got a fan favorite deck here. It's a going first build. We had a traditional going second build up on the channel, but we got a going first build for the extra spice. I feel like this version plays a lot better in this current meta. It's the Cyber Dragons, so let's get straight into this deck profile. Of course we're playing triple of the OG, he's the man. Just special and contact fuse everything away. Obviously play him at 3. Then we're playing probably the best monster in the deck. Core searches you any spell and trap, whatever you need, just add it to your hand. He also has a banish effect, special another OG. So he's just a really good card in general. Another amazing card in the deck is Natchta, basically a special and a monster reborn. What more can you say? You can revive back anything with 2/1 attack. So he's a really strong card. And this is where I like to play triple hers, because I feel like he's really important to see in your hand for when you ditch it off Natchta or the Galaxy Soldiers, because he gets you a free add from your deck or grave. So I feel like playing him at 3 is vital in this build for going first, because you want to sort of end on your traps and infinity. So I play him at 3. We're playing the best hand trap, Triple Ash. There's nothing more. Hits everything to do with the deck. You know what Ash does. And then double soldier. I had this at 3, but I kept drawing too many. So I think at 2 is a better ratio, because you see 1, you special it and you add, and then there's no more Galaxy Soldiers for you to worry about. And that's it for the monster count. We've got a fairly big monster count. And now for the spells, we got a triple Cyber Emergency. You know, you budget players now are rejoicing that this is getting the reprint, but this card is really, really good for the deck. Add you any monster. It's basically core, but just for add monsters. And if they ash it, it goes back to your hand by discarding one, which isn't that bad in this deck. And then we got the best, you know, powerhouse spell in the deck. It's Machine Duplication. You know, it does just special 2. We have a core, you can special out 2 normal Cyber Dragons, because it takes the name and you just a free infinity off that. So this card's a 3 of, but I never really see it. Triple call by. Ash can pretty much hit a lot of things in your deck, so you need call by to stop the ashes and drolls and all that. So triple called. A double twin, because back row is coming up in this meta, and I believe having some spell and trap removal is necessary, so double twin does the job and you can always side in the 3rd. And then for the one-off spells, we got 1 Rev System, Reborn, Repair Plan, Foolish, Fusion, and 1 for 1. These you can literally just search out whenever you need, so I play them at 1, because you don't really want to see them in your opening hand. And these are just power spells again. This sends you hers, gets you a Cyber Dragon, revives anything, and gets you a level 1 out the deck, which I think is really strong. And then for the traps, for the going first, this is the going first build, we have the traps. We have 2 strike, amazing counter trap, can only be, you know, responded to with counter traps, which is pretty hard to do unless they have the 1 red reboot in their hand. So, and we got 2 Crackdown, another amazing card. Just take their monsters and don't give it back. Nothing more to say. 2 Compulse. I think it's a really underrated card this format. Just bounce anything back to the hand after they've dedicated the normal, just bounce it back to their hand. There's nothing much they can do. And then 2 Cyberload, Cyber the Trap, Overflow. This is searchable, and it's just it combos really well with a fusion spell, banish your monsters, and then fusion spell returns them back to the deck, and it's searchable. I feel like playing 2 is good, because you sort of want to see it, but you sort of don't. It depends on your hand, but I feel like playing 2 is good. And now let's move on to this extra deck. It's an OTK deck at the end of the day, it's just going first, so we always got a Moral Sword Dragon in case it comes up to OTK. We got a Unicorn to shuffle back stuff, because some stuff, you know, doesn't like leaving the field of being shuffled back into the deck, so we play Unicorn. One of the Sega, I don't think he's that good. He just increases your attack, really. He's good for the damage step shenanigans, but we play him at 1 because you can make him. Sometimes you need to get your guys off the board. We're playing 1 IP because there is a combo with this deck that if you open good, you can end on Infinity, IP, and a normal Cyber Dragon. So, and your traps in the back, obviously. So I think like IP is quite good for this deck. It's a very versatile card. And the 1 Phoenix, because there can be only 1, is a big issue for this deck, because it's all pretty much machines. And now we got the XCs, we got double Infinity and double Nova, just nothing more to be said. They're both amazing for this deck. We're playing 1 Durandal because I thought this was like some spicy tech. You can activate his effect to pop your your trap, and that gets you a search. So I thought that this was really nice tech to have, and if they have important stuff in their hand, just basically make them redraw. 2 Mega Fleet and 1 Fortress, because you are playing Cyber Dragons, and if you have this utility, you might as well play it because it's free. And then for the other, we got 2 of the little fusion because it's really good. Pops more spell and traps, which is good this format, and has multiple attacks. So that's the deck profile, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you'd make any changes to this build. Would you play going first or going second? And let me know in the comments what you'd like to see next. Thank you for watching.
It's time! Let's go!